funny though because now our son literally has my anger and his dad's anger, so it's a lot.
Yeah, he's light skinned.
I feel bad for him.
Y'all gonna leave me alone, okay?
Yeah.
I'm light skinned, you gotta fight.
You gotta fight. You gotta fight. Light skinned with a girl's name, you gotta fight.
What's your name? Where you calling from, caller?
See what happened.
Burning.
People are genuinely
selfish. Shelly, I'm playing. Not you, Shelly.
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to make you feel the same pain
Yeah,
that
well,
I
he can
felt
sit right
because you did this to me, and I'm not going to move on until you understand what
What's
you
up,
did.
dog?
What up, people?
And I've said this
We'd love to talk to you, but we got a real guest in the building.
Yes.
What's up, man? How you living? You all right?
to understand. No, he don't. You
Keith!
What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
move the fuck on, let it go.
Who is it? Karen
People
Samuels?
are here to teach you something. Everybody you meet is here to teach you something.
I mean, eventually I learned and
That's
moved
what you
on.
told your
Obviously.
boyfriend?
No, Shelly,
My son's
we
17
messing
now.
with you, Shelly. We know you moved. Look, we know you moved on.
You're so stupid.
You're not like that anymore. You would never be like that anymore.
For sure.
Be like what? My thing is that when I was younger,
Sweet.
I was a vengeful person.
Bye, everybody.
K-Dot. Okay, K-Dot gotta go.
Peace.
We gotta hang up because K-Dot gotta go.
We got a guest in the building, Vern.
Call right back.
That's a celebrity, thank you.
What's up, Vern?
Keith, what it do?
Speedy, what's up, man?
You know, I try to watch a movie every other day at least.
What movie?
What movie?
With Dreamgirls.
Oh.
I mean, you try to watch it.
Because I always go, because I kind of I watch all the old movies again. I try to act like I don't see them
Hey, you
before.
called your movie. Oh.
He did. I caught that.
Killed that shit,
I caught
bro.
that. Thank you.
But you're doing other shit as well.
Yep.
Yeah, doing music. Got some more music coming out?
I got a new record out right now called Black Boy Joy. Came out Friday.
Oh, man. I could pull that.
Y'all
up.
should download it.
I'm
Or
already
you
on
should
it.
play
Yeah.
it. Get some screens.
You know,
Get some screens.
I'm sick of you, nigga. You know, I have to call my son. Hey, download Black Boy Joy. Send it to me. I'm cool.
Well, I can send it to you.
All right, cool. Send it to Nick.
Easy
Hey,
work.
we'll
No,
get
make
the song
Speedy
play.
pay for it. You cheap.
It's $10.
You always talking about, support.
Oh, this is
He
dope.
didn't tell me to buy
You see it?
Yes, he said
Oh, he
download
see it. He already got it.
You got it?
I got it.
The video ain't out yet, but
Oh, you
I
you doing the
created
video?
him-
You
we already shot the video.
need somewhere to edit it? We got to edit it.
It's already done, bro. Probably know. We did it in Atlanta. Keywords. Next
Just
time.
trying to get somebody to use the equipment that we paid
Oh, for
a gang
real?
of money for.
Why y'all didn't use
What
it?
did you,
So
you
editing
should
suite
put
as
it on
well?
Peerspace, by the way.
On where?
Peerspace.
What is that?
It's where people can rent for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Are y'all twins?
Who?
Y'all
Oh, no.
related?
Nah, we found him like that.
They're a wrestling duo.
I don't know.
That
for
was-
some reason.
Hands and drop kicks.
For
Hands and
Oil
drop
Can-
kicks. Are we on the air right now?
Yeah, we on
Hands
there.
and drop kicks.
For some reason,
Oil
I felt like
Can-
this was a different show. I went, yeah, they're twins. Rub on her. Twins. They're rubbing
No, y'all
twins.
hair the same. Y'all wearing black. Y'all
They both
Why wear black? Because it makes it look.
I was waiting for you to go. They both light skinned.
y'all look really nice. And y'all both red. And the curls on curls. Red bone.
Y'all both thick. You know what I'm saying?
Robinson in the building.
I have her red bone.
Now, where you?
I'm sorry.
No, keep going. They both thick. Keep
sorry.
going. Nigga, God, keep going.
I mean, hey, man.
Hey, Robin say something
I'm the
inappropriate.
new
you
guy.
agree.
I'm the new
No, I didn't say
guy.
nothing.
It's
I
water.
know. He started looking at me. Y'all got nice feet. Yeah.
They do got the same shoes on.
Those are high
hilarious.
tops.
Yeah, they're the same little heel.
Y'all should start a group. You know what I mean?
Tennis shoe heels. Anyway,
Y'all should start a group.
where you originally from, man?
Well, I grew up in Georgia, man. I was born in Kentucky, and but I grew up in South Carolina, Georgia.
And where?
What's up? What happened?
What part of Georgia?
Dirty. Okay then. My family's in Louisville. I was born in Bowling Green,
See, I say it wrong. I always say Louisville.
but I really got my street sense from the
It's
People
spelled
from
streets
there.
of L.A.
Huh? It's spelled
Streets
what?
of Sherman Oaks.
Louisville?
That's how it's.
I know the people from there will always
We call it
correct me.
Louisville. If you call
Yeah.
it Louisville, you ain't from around it.
Right.
Well, I say Louisville.
Louisville. Thank you.
Yeah, like the slugger, Louisville. So.
Got you.
Love that city.
A lot of fun.
I wouldn't live there.
I couldn't live there. It's good to visit for the Derby.
Yeah.
A lot of pretty girls.
And you
though.
out.
Y'all got some big rappers right now coming out of Louisville, Kentucky.
Jack Harlow.
Bigger than Jack Harlow. ESTG just signed the who's that? Yo Gotti.
I don't know who that is, but that
Big-
don't
big
mean
time-
nothing.
Big
This is
time artist.
the only time I know I'm
D'Angelo
getting
Russell.
old.
Right. You made me
And,
feel
if they-
old, man.
and
Stop
everybody's
that.
a baby. I have to ask my kids, which baby is this? A little baby,
Right,
the
little
baby,
baby.
a
Right.
baby.
Well, I told you,
Infant.
hip hop. You know, hip hop went in reverse. Y'all started off with Big Daddy. Then they went to Littles.
Right.
Now we into the babies. And then next is gonna be Tinies, and then infants.
Toddlers.
Tyler Tim.
Could be.
Imagine.
Newborn
be.
Nancy.
Fetus.
So any other movie projects? Because this is what you watching Wednesday. What you watching these days?
What am I watching on TV? I just got done with that Ozark season 4
Don't tell me what happened.
on
Damn, we
their
can't
ass.
tell you shit because you ain't watched nothing.
I watched up to season 3.
You watch the whole thing?
Yeah, well, I tried to binge it. I got it in 2 servings.
Okay, that's good.
I think I'm on the first one of season
first
4.
season? Oh, the first episode.
I watched the day one when
Yeah.
it first came out. I got frustrated when he kept getting his money taken. I said, man,
Yeah.
God damn it.
There has to be a season 5 the way season
think?
4 ended. It's got to be. It's better
Set
be.
it up. They set it up.
Well,
Yeah.
he making stupid cheddar.
Yeah, I think
Oh
he
my
found his gig.
God.
This is his gig.
Oh, yeah, he
right.
found his wheelhouse.
That's his
I
role
think
right
him
there.
doing the movie with Fox when they did, was it Boss or
Horrible bosses.
Horrible Bosses?
Horrible Bosses.
That was his wheelhouse.
That was good. That was
was
good.
good for him. That was
He
good.
held that
But
down
this
for
is his joint
When he
though.
did this,
Yeah.
and then you find out, he was acting and directing at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
hard as
producing,
shit.
and he produced it.
Hard as
So
fuck to do.
this
Yeah.
is that's his show. That's his gig. So
Yeah, it was really good.
well deserved. Yeah.
So I knew that. So now I'm watching. I guess it was the first one, and they found out that they showed the Mexican people.
That was
They
racist.
blew up the. They blew up the pinatas.
yeah.
They blew up a quinceañera.
Hey, Doc, how'd you feel about that?
Yeah.
Let the kids play. Come on.
And
That
then
was
last
fucked up.
night I was watching that. We need to talk about Bill.
What's that?
I was going about Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Oh, by Kamasi.
So I was going
Boy,
to
that
watch
thing
it.
there, boy.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's on Prime.
It's on Showtime. I guess on Prime.
Showtime?
I'm
Yeah.
watching on Showtime. Yeah, I'm into the 3rd episode. It's
How many?
It's 4. What's his name? Communal Bell.
Yeah.
I'm saying his name wrong from
Would you
CNN. He produced it, man. It's pretty
Oh,
powerful.
the Black Brother.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful. It's
Have you watched? Now I'm watching
heavy.
Playboy.
Oh yeah, I've been done watching
who that? Is that with Hef? By Hef?
Yes.
about porno?
What's
They
that
are
on?
Bringing him down.
It's on. No, it's on.
A&E.
Prime. I watch it
Well,
on
you
Prime.
know,
You know-
Bill and Hef was a
Hef was doing it. Now Fox, I had a chance to go to the
Yeah, I've
Big
been
House.
there a few times.
And he would go and go Speed because it was old. Everything they had reel to reel music.
Yeah,
It was
yeah, 'cause
it's
it's been a-
old ass mansion. We
Old-
never
old-
upgraded it.
right.
Never upgraded it.
Right.
And so when I go,
Catch a
you
ring
don't
on
have
them.
full access to go
Right.
in and out, right? Because you can only do the back, so it was only doing the back. But back in the day, you go full access. So the one thing that stuck out for me was that he had a guy that lived with him that handled most of all his paperwork and stuff. It had a daughter that lived there. The guy's daughter, lived there.
Oh, the surgeon's daughter.
Yes.
Yes. Oh
So
my
as
God.
the daughter gets older, nigga, Hef invite the bitch into the room with his
And
girl.
she's not even an adult yet.
I think she was 16. I think she was
Yeah,
16.
exactly.
Now,
yeah.
again, you always got to remember though, the stories are coming from those people.
Right.
So you gotta. Have you watched? Anybody watched?
Continue to hold.
That's not good. Have you guys watched The Last Duel?
Yep, I saw it on Prime. Yeah.
So the thing about I'm not gonna tell you about the thing about The Last Duel is it's from each person's perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I like
when
that.
when the guy was saying, "Nah, I ain't do nothing," and he told his side of the story, it made it look like the girl was coming on to him. But that's his side of the story.
Right.
So even on this thing with Hef, I'm not saying Hef was a cool person, 'cause I think he was an asshole all the way through. But it still was from her perspective that, Hef invited her to the room, and then because she had fell in love with Hef's girlfriend.
Right.
Right.
And she come in the room, and then the girlfriend decides, okay, I don't think I want to do it with the girl in here.
Right.
But the little girl was like, God, I thought him as my dad. Now he's
Yeah.
about to go down.
But at the
Well, I
same
mean,
time,
yeah.
but each girl is telling their story and
Yes.
they're all adding
I
up
mean,
to
with
the
her
same
smoke is
story,
fire, and
so-
the stories transcend
Right.
decades. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it was,
and
man.
Mary Lou
What do we
from
think
'84
was
got the
going
same
on?
story as Jennifer in '78.
Have you seen it?
Is it supposed to be like, a
You got it.
super
Everybody,
gentleman?
yeah.
I'm
Everybody.
saying he
Something,
seemed like
but
a.
that stuff happened.
First of all, if you got 80-year-old balls, you ain't gonna put them into a 22-year-old mouth for nothing.
And then, so the
for
one,
kindness.
The last one he had, she was
Right.
like, well, I really didn't want to be with him. And I'm watching it going.
Yeah, but it's
And
like
every time
yeah.
she said that, they would show pictures of her with Hef, and she's kissing him. I'm like,
oh,
yes.
Holly? To Holly?
Yeah.
They're both getting
So-
something out of it. You know,
Right.
you there to
And
try
she's
to
like, I
get
shouldn't
on,
have
get
did
this, you know.
it, and it was a terrible thing.
You know.
And I'm like,
You sold-
I don't want to
you-
go.
You
there.
sold out, and you got.
But
paid.
I went every Monday.
Yeah.
But do we know why Kendra's not on this
She probably didn't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
was
I think they
curious.
asked. I think they reach out, and then some people say, "Yeah," and then you got to pay them, whatever that is, or they just say, "I want to get my story out." Like they were saying that was it drugs? It wasn't that. So the FBI thought they were selling drugs. It was just the motherfuckers was doing drugs.
Right.
They had to play whole place bug. It wasn't. Look, that's the microphone.
No, can I get some dope?
That
Right.
was dumb. What would they need to sell drugs for with all that money? I don't.
Because people were saying that it's a lot of drugs. flowing
Drug
through there.
trafficking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would assume
okay,
the
good,
next thing
yeah.
would be.
But at the same
Trafficking,
time,
yeah.
he was getting prescription drugs in everyone's name and then like feeding them to these girls.
Hef
to, like,
was?
have sex.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, he, man.
So I'm like, no.
That was
Man,
creepy as hell.
wait till you see that
The Cosby thing.
yeah.
Man, I'm so torn with that too, because that really fucks me up, bro. Because
It's-
look,
what-
did we
yeah,
not?
it's a
Was we
mind
not
fuck.
raised on this motherfucker? Like,
I
set
played-
the
I played
bar
him in a movie.
so high.
Which one?
So
Fat
what?
Albert?
Oh, you did the voice?
I was Bill Cosby in the movie with me and Keenan.
Oh,
that's
wow.
You never seen Fat Albert?
No. I like
It's okay.
Really?
It's okay.
I know
I mean, you-
Keenan.
you
I've been
know.
knowing Keenan for years. I just can't do.
Well, it's a kids
anything.
movie. It's a kids movie.
Yeah,
so.
I can't do. I don't even like his sitcom. I just think it's terrible.
Yeah.
But he got a second season.
Hey,
Do you
Support
know
it.
why he got a
That's
second season?
love. You don't gotta watch it for you.
Why?
Why did he get a second
I-
season? Because the same guy that produces Saturday Night Live produces that.
Lauren.
You can't,
Oh, Michael
you
Lauren.
can't have
Or
Saturday
Lauren
Night
Michaels.
Live. You don't have
Yeah,
his
Lauren
shit,
Michaels.
so.
I just did his show Bust Down. Lauren got a new show called Bust Down on
What's it
Peacock.
about?
It's about these 4 down and out cats that work at a casino in Gary Gary, Indiana, with Chris Redis. And,
It's good?
It's dope. It's dope.
So we look for
I
it?
play this crazy nigga named Boone Jackson.
Yeah, Boone Jackson, that'd be crazy.
Hey, look here,
motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
When's it come out?
March 10th
All right. On what network?
on Peacock.
Peacock.
Yeah, on Peacock. Yeah.
Streaming service. That's why I
Why
said
do
they
they
go.
keep putting all this stuff on streaming services?
Because you can
Because
do
we're
whatever
not
you
getting
can
the
say whatever you want. You can wild out. I was
And we not
surprised we
getting
was
off
doing
this
it.
pandemic. That's how
Yeah.
they making money.
Yeah, that's how you make
When
money.
when Paramount came out, I was like, and I thought we were coming off. I'm like, we're about to come off this shit. Why are they
Yeah.
still do streaming with Paramount?
No, the streaming. That's where it's at.
But they
now.
put all the
Streaming
good
is a-
shit
Because you
on
can watch it
there
when
that
you
wanna-
want. It doesn't. There's no
Right.
expiration date on the show, or like it's
You can just
like
watch it
Ozark.
all.
You can
You
catch
can
up on it
binge watch
whenever.
Yeah.
Right.
So for them, it's like it's
And
longer
who
shelf
even
life.
watches regular TV anymore? Like
Yeah.
what channel? What's on Channel
Right.
7? Nothing. Ain't no channel
But then
7.
they
no
have
It's
more.
hard.
like the
It's hard.
Housewives are all on Bravo,
It
and then they
ain't
do the
nothing but
special on
news and
Peacock. I'm like,
commercials.
now I
Yeah.
gotta subscribe
Okay.
to Peacock.
Yeah, it's hard.
So annoying.
Yeah, but I'll say if you can't watch the Playboy shit, it's
It's on Amazon Prime.
yeah.
Okay, I'm on it. I love
It's also on
documentaries.
A&E though, I think.
But did we
Or
not?
cable.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Attica?
No, that's good.
Attica's crazy. It got nominated for an Oscar, as a matter of fact,
Oh,
this year.
wow.
What is it about?
About
the
that,
prison?
yeah. That joint heavy, bro.
Okay. But so it's no actors. It's
No, it's the real. It's the real. It's the guards and the prisoners.
It's documentary.
tell them their
Doc,
side.
it's a straight up doc. It's a real doc. That's some serious
What is
shit.
it? What happens?
Can
in
I curse
jail?
on here?
Yeah.
Shit.
Look, you say what the fuck you want to say.
Bring it. Bring it.
Usually I cuss first and they go, go right there. Go, motherfucker, do what you
Oh,
want.
motherfucker.
Right.
So again, I didn't even know you was gonna be a dream girl. How'd you get there? How'd you get dream girl?
Dreamgirls? Let me see. It's been a while.
Done a lot of things since then.
Right.
Nah, I mean, actually, Dreamgirls, I mean, you know, it was an audition, basically, long story short, but I was doing a show called Over There, which was on FX. The show got canceled. I went in, I did the audition.
Would you do it with Eddie or who was?
I auditioned with just the casting director, and they had a young lady there who was singing Effie's part. Cause me and Effie did this duet called Effie Sing My Song, which they
Oh, yeah,
cut
I
out of the damn movie. It's in the director's cut.
I saw some Rose Jewels right there.
Yeah, but we sang. I did the scene work. Sang the song, which really helped me because I could sing. So it was like, and then 4 months went by, and they were like, people saying, "Man, he really like you." Realize that, man, I don't want to hear it. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I don't want to hear this
Don't
shit.
bring
Blah,
it
blah,
up.
blah. I'm not listening. Then my show got canceled, and then Usher was supposed to play the role in the midst too.
Oh
He
wow.
fell out because of scheduling, but they already had Beyonce and Eddie locked up, and I think they might have had Jamie. They were doing Jamie's deal too, I think. And so they really had their stars already. So they just needed, they kind of opened the door back up, and that opened it up for me.
I thought that was Eddie's best acting.
I thought it was too, considering that we rehearsed for like 2 months before we started. He came to rehearsal like one time,
Yeah, I must
but
say
he killed it.
the scene when my man says he was gonna do the cocaine and Eddie looks up like and didn't say a word.
Yeah.
He just looked at the motherfucker. That motherfucker moved. I said,
That was
"Oh,
me.
man."
When I asked the motherfucker, Oh, I just said it's Christmas.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dope as
Eddie's
shit.
a real. Eddie's talented, man.
yeah. And I think that's the one thing he's been trying to get anyways, the Oscar. Him and Kevin Hart.
The crazy thing about the Oscars was that he was up for the Oscar because we were all there that year, and he was sitting right in front of me, and he never really liked to come to those award shows anyway. Rumor has it, and he finally showed up just because they were like, "Big, this is the one," and then they announced that they gave it to Alan. I think Alan Alda. What's the Alan? My man from It's Always Sunny, the Sunshine. What
Sunny
was
in
it?
Philadelphia.
No. That's not the show. The movie where they were in that They were in that little Beetle.
Alan Alden.
Oh.
Alan, not Alan
Saturday
Alden.
Night.
Alan. He won the Oscar instead. It was like
Yeah,
kind
I
of
thought Eddie was gonna get it.
blew everybody away.
I really thought he was gonna get it.
Eddie got up and left after that.
Who you be? It ain't Eddie, is it?
Who you be?
No, hey, this, he who thinks out of Dallas.
What's up, dog?
He said he who
Hey,
thinks.
got a quick question. I was listening to T.K. Kirkland earlier today,
Mm-hmm.
and he said it was two people that he thought got started too fast, and it kind of stunted their stand-up comedic chops for them to reach their pinnacle.
Mm-hmm.
He said Chris Tucker was one, and he said Jamie Foxx was the other.
Oh
And I just wanted your thoughts on that because they were so talented in other things that they weren't able to really become one of the greatest stand-up comedians that he thought had full potential.
All right, to answer your question, he's absolutely right about Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker, like I said before, the 15 minutes you saw him do on Def Jam was all he had. That was all the material he had. He didn't have no more material.
Right.
He never went on the road, but then he was doing movies, so he didn't have to. Fox has always had different material because we wrote it for him. So I don't know if you put Jamie in that because we did Foxhole, he did I Might Need Security.
Bruh,
so he's
those are
done 3
greats.
different stand-up DVDs. So I probably wouldn't attach Jamie to it. I think he probably said that so that people would react to what he said. I think that's why you would throw James in there. But Chris Tucker one, absolutely. Chris Tucker, 15 minutes. That Def Jam set is what he had at every comedy club before he blew up. And then he blows up, and when you blow up like he did, they want you to go on the road. But to disguise that, you just keep doing movies. So he just kept doing movies. That's why if you see the last stand-up he did on, I think it's on Showtime.
Struggling.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like that?
It was like Kevin Hart in his backyard. It was a motherfucker.
Oh wow.
Which I don't know why Kevin did that. It's hard to make your friends laugh.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's crazy, huh? It's hot in his backyard. Look at
The
my
only
big
one who
backyard.
can do it is Chappelle.
Yeah,
Chappelle can do it because he's
Dave is
he's
funny.
GOAT.
Yeah, he's the
He's
goat.
GOAT status.
I think you go. I think it goes Richard, Eddie, Dave Chappelle,
right.
Chris Rock.
Rock. Rock's
Bernie in
incredible.
there.
Can I throw a name in there? Because look,
Yeah,
I
throw
don't
him.
think he get his roses.
Pro-
You
oh,
said-
my bad.
You said Pryor first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I said
You
Richard.
said,
yeah,
you said, look, Sinbad is one of the greatest of all time, and people sleep on him, but he's fantastic,
Here's why.
bro.
Here's why.
Wow.
Because Sinbad was great because he did it without cussing.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Which
was
is
great because he was great. The fact that he did it without cussing,
Without cussing.
was like,
I don't think
okay.
everybody puts any stock into that.
I like Cat too.
Cat Williams funny. He's not in the top
He ain't
anything.
no-
But
I
he's
think
funny.
the top 3 are interchangeable depending on place and time,
Well-
of what place we were in our
The
culture.
era.
Well, here's what
because
Cat
if
was
Dave
able
was
to do.
first, he might have been the first, and if Eddie was first.
Cat was able to take a character
Mm-hmm.
and make y'all love it. That's who Cat was. Cat would come and host at the casino. He had a Tuesday night casino, and he had a bodyguard. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
"The fuck you doing with a bodyguard, nigga?" This before he was Cat Williams.
Yeah.
2 front teeth were gone, and he was in there telling jokes, but he was acting like he was a big star, like
He was
I'm Cat
manifesting
Williams.
it.
And then
Hell
when,
yeah, I
when he
like that.
finally gets his chance, he's able to take that character and run. But he didn't know what to do with it. Like he should be doing all kind of movies. But then you can get so big that this business is crazy, man. If you're not ready for it, it'll make you think you the
What do you think is the difference? Is it just discipline?
I think it's discipline at
Yeah.
the end of the day, man.
Yeah.
You got to show up. You got to
Yeah.
be professional in certain arenas.
You
You
gotta
got
be
you got to
professional.
be
All I
consistent
know is
because
when
this
Cat
is why-
Williams was doing Wild 'N Out, when I was on Wild 'N Out, every like show after the show when we go out and dance, whatever, he would
Oh yeah, he make it rain.
We would make mad money
Because
after the show.
he was making
like all the
making
time. We were like, we
stupid
don't know why
dollars.
he's doing this.
He's
But
making.
What's
we'll take it.
It's just what makes me wonder.
The show once, and he threw like money.
That's
I
wild.
loved every time. I was like, yes.
That's
I'm gonna
just
go
what
on
makes
this
me
next
wonder,
one.
like, what's going to set the difference apart. Because this is what I've been, reading up and on just studying up on my own craft. But I take a lot of notes from the greats. You know what I'm saying? I study like crazy, man. And Chappelle is the dude that the other comedians around him talk to him about. Sorry about that. About his consistency, about how he's always right.
He's always right,
always working, and he'll be in there like doing it. And cats will be like, "Yo, I see what he's doing." Not on his results, on his work, on his love of the work. And I'm like, dude, that's like how I am at the gym, how I think about the gym. They asked me if I want to take a before and after picture. I was like, no, I got to fall in love with the work because the results will come from that. That's what's going to come. So on the same concept, staying in my
Like, I don't know how it is for both of you guys sing. I know for a comedian to see Dave Chappelle do an hour special and have one ready, it takes a year to do an hour of stand-up material, brand new.
Right.
Brand new. Because you got to work. First, you got to write it. Then you got to find somewhere to go work it out.
Right.
Then you got to bring that back. Then you got to go back and work it out. Then you got to
Right.
see if it works at this place. It can't just work in your hometown. Then you got to
Right.
go outside your comfort zone, see
Right.
if it works there. So it takes about a year to get an hour worth of material. Now, for singers, both of you guys write your own
Absolutely.
music? So to write a song, what, day, 2 days?
No,
A
it just
fight has to
depends.
happen.
It just
Just
depends.
throw something at
Sometimes
you.
sometimes it's lightning. Sometimes you be working on a tune for a month, 2. You know what I mean? Before sometimes you got to have an experience that happens that makes that thing unfold in your brain. It's like unlocking a combination. And just there it is. Got it.
But you know it when you hear it.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the magic of it, right? And if you're any good at what you do, don't let me speak. Don't let me overspeak for you.
okay.
But when you're any good at what you do, you can kind of feel it like right from the inception. You hear the melody, like there it is, and I know what I'm going to do with it.
I always wonder how y'all know when to riff or put a in because by
It's
the
just
time
all,
we hear
it's all
it,
feel.
it's Phil.
Yeah, it's just all feel.
Absolutely.
Because I know I'd be like, damn, it's a right.
It's the same way with comedians. Comedians have to do certain riffs. You guys got certain little timings and stuff that I notice. It's like you guys.
Yeah, it's
you guys, you know what I'm saying?
it's hard as hell. I think stand-up comedy is
the hardest
least
hustle.
respected art form.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
hard,
I
man.
don't know, man.
Here's the reason why I say that. It's like I think basketball is the least respected sport. You know why? Because everybody goes, nigga, I can play some ball. But everybody don't say I can play football. Everybody don't say I can hit a baseball. But everybody goes, nigga, I can play basketball. You can get anybody on the basketball court. Can't do that with football. And in comedy, everyone goes, nigga, I can do that shit. Where you can't find too many people go, nigga, I can sing. And then somebody go, okay, get on there and sing.
All right.
It's crazy. Is this thing
Yeah.
on? Is this thing on?
Right,
Yeah.
Where stand-up is because everybody just think, I can tell a joke. I make my sister laugh. Right. There's way more to it than
Way
that.
more because because it's like you don't know what package it comes in. It's so many different variations of funny. So to find that person that can make his delivery collective for the whole audience is tough.
All of them.
You know
Would you know
what
you could sing?
Probably grade school. I thought I could just imitate the radio.
Okay.
Because cats like, they sing like Ralph, sing like New Edition. I thought I was just imitating them. And then when I got in the group, cats was like, okay.
You in the group? What's it called?
I was in a group called Bliss.
Hold on, let me see. Coming to the stage. Put your hands together for Bliss.
Was better listen, it's so smooth. Yeah.
Acronym life. Okay.
You had the outfits
Act
on?
life. Yeah.
with
We
the
were like well, before that I was in a group called Chemistry. And we spelt it differently. Yeah, we spelt
With
it
a K.
Khymistrehe.
K-H-Y?
Khy. We were like the Diet Jodeci. You see. We had the same
Hands together for
outfits.
chemistry.
This is in
Look, they all don't
Evans,
come out.
Augusta,
I almost
Georgia.
like Diet Jodeci better. That's a hard.
Diet
Diet
Jodeci.
Jodeci. That's hard.
Would you know you could sing?
Man, so singing came on real early on, but we had Motown. My family's from Detroit. We had Motown
okay.
playing round the clock in the house, and it was just mimicking and stuff like that. But then when I got into being an MC and just being a wordsmith, it took many, many moons to trust it. So it maybe probably the past 5 years when I really started to cut it up, songwriter.
I thought I could sing.
I feel
If the
like
song is on, I can sing.
If it's on.
If
I
the
did.
song is on,
Singing is all about confidence too, man. It's like if you're not ashamed of the vibration of your and you believe it, then that does help you eat up. I mean, look at like a cat like Meatloaf, rest and be like but he was just so confident into it that you was like, well, I guess it sounds good.
Give us
cool.
Anybody, give us another singer that we might be familiar with that's can't really sing, but they just believe in themselves.
Oh, Bob Dylan.
Okay, how about somebody that we might know?
Bob Dylan.
Let's pick somebody new. Y'all got anybody up to date that's still alive? You said J.
Hilarious.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you, Latino.
I
We couldn't say that.
She said it.
We couldn't say it.
She said it, but she said it.
Oh,
But
you know who it is?
Okay, hold on.
Hold on, what
I gotta make this clear, Ada. Hold on. Ada is Spanish. So she-
Say that.
And send all your
Okay, so
Latino
me,
comments.
I can't listen to The Weeknd.
I love the
I
Weeknd.
can't listen to The Weeknd.
I think the Weeknd. I was just talking about that.
He was just saying that Weeknd's new album. So the word is on the
I heard his
street.
new album's dope.
It's supposed to be
Amazing.
it's supposed to be better than Michael's.
I don't like that. That's blasphemy.
It's not blasphemy.
That's what I said.
Y'all old.
Okay.
Which Michael album? Is
I'm
supposed to
not.
be better?
I'm not.
Is it
On.
Thriller?
Y'all old.
Please.
I
Listen.
think it's either Thriller or
If anybody think they touching Mike, they gotta
they
sit.
First of
got
all,
the shit
let
touching
me
Mike.
say this. Let
The
me say
Weeknd's album came. It's an amalgamation of anything Mike did.
okay.
Anyway,
Let me say this. I watched Michael Jackson perform on when he do the moonwalk. What was that on?
Motown 25.
NBC.
What was you like 7?
On NBC. I just watched it on YouTube, right? But that's why I noticed on there. The crowd, and this is the first time he did the moonwalk and all of that. He did Billie Jean. It's the first time he performed all this. The crowd was not going crazy like y'all hype him up today. At that time, hold on.
Oh, okay. So
At that time, when he was Black Mike,
yeah, it was Black Mike.
it was no passing out. It was some hand claps and some woo-hoos. When he became White Mike is when they passed out and all
Well, that's
that.
because of the audience.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
about
no. Nick,
Haters
he's
been
right.
around a long time.
You're
This is what-
doing,
hold
it was
on.
the 25th anniversary for Motown.
Right.
Yeah.
And that audience, now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Motown
All artists.
artists there, and behind them are seat fillers.
Right.
And at the top are the actual fans. So when you hear
Right.
the people screaming at the
It's
top,
up
those
top.
are the actual fans.
Right.
Everybody
That's
else in
fine.
the other seat are paid to do this.
That's fine. You
Well,
can't.
hold on.
So
hold
that's-
on. You talking about the
Wait.
first time it's ever been seen?
I'm just,
Yeah, when,
no, no, no.
when he's
Okay.
the 25th anniversary.
Right.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish.
No, let you land.
You
Go
can
ahead.
watch any of Michael Jackson's early videos.
passing out.
Right? No,
I'm
they're
talking about later
they're
on.
Did you see the
not.
John Jackson thing?
You can watch any of Michael Jackson's early performances when he was Black Mike.
No, okay, they
But
wasn't
what's your
passing out.
point,
You're
though?
right.
I mean,
Mike,
based
because-
off. I mean, you can't judge his greatness based off crowd reaction.
No, that's what I'm saying. How we judge Mike now, we look at it. We're looking at the aftermath of it. We're remembering everybody passing out, all of that.
I'm not thinking. I don't think that.
At
I think
all.
about his. I think about his
Body of
craft.
work.
His body
Yeah,
work.
His
Listen,
body of work.
man.
I don't think about
Commitment to the
anybody
craft,
passing out.
For sure.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
mean-
last after what was that? Invincible? What was the name of that album? Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
when it was the white, it was a white color.
That's invincible.
That was the song that old girl wrote for him
What's
on
the
that album.
what,
That was
Sighted
honest.
Garrett.
I'm not knocking Michael Jackson.
Man in the Mirror.
From the girl that was in the group. Say Yes. She wrote that song.
Oh, Butterflies.
Butterflies.
Marsha Ambrosius. Yeah.
Yeah. I think what's the last good Michael Jackson? How many great albums does Michael Jackson have?
How many great albums did he not have? Is a better question.
I don't know.
Okay, so I would say the album
pull
with
him
the
up.
monkey and that
With the
face on
monkey?
there. It was
Dangerous?
Dangerous.
With Teddy Riley.
But Teddy's only one of Teddy's songs made it to the radio.
Which one?
He had 2 songs on there.
Teddy had more than 2 songs.
Jam. Teddy wrote Jam. Jam.
Go with the jam.
Remember the time.
Okay, I know
Jams.
Teddy wrote that one. Teddy wrote that?
That's Teddy.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
God.
that's a huge one. Now, Whatcom wrote on that. Renee from Renee and Angela.
Right.
He wrote on that album too. He got
Right.
checks,
Right.
and none of his made it to the radio.
Ouch.
He got checks. I would say his best album ever would be Off the Wall,
Or Thriller.
Thriller.
We got Thriller, Bad, Off the Wall,
Bad,
Dangerous.
Oh,
I've never
Dangerous
heard
I thought was
Ben.
okay.
Ben is his first hit he had at 5 years old about the rat that lived
the
under
rat.
his
Yeah,
bed.
never heard that.
It
before.
sounds.
You
never heard Ben?
You never heard
I'm
Ben?
cool.
You heard it, you just didn't know it was Michael.
I'm cool.
Yeah, come on, man. That's a jam.
I went and saw the movie. And I'm in the movie leaking like a motherfucker. It's a rat, nigga.
It's a rat.
I'm cool.
No, because look, there's a good comparison about album sales or album popularity between Prince and Mike. And
Oh, no.
if you look at the breakdown, Prince technically has, more records that are just hot.
Bigger catalog?
Bigger catalog, okay? But
Because
Well, also
you know
the-
why? You're throwing other groups in there as well. You got The Time.
oh, for sure,
Family.
You got Sheila.
Matter of fact,
you know what I'm saying, you got
Prince, if he did the album, he took everything. Like, for you guys probably know, a lot of people don't know, if you listen to The Time, listen to the background vocals. That's all Prince.
yeah.
The Time never performed or sung on anything.
Wow,
They only were for hire. A lot of people didn't know that.
man.
They were for hire. The only people that sung on those albums is Morris and Prince, because Morris and Prince were best friends. So they didn't need the other guys until it was time to go on the road, or we got to do this photo shoot. Now y'all get in,
Right.
which was crazy.
That's wild though too.
Yeah.
But look, just shout out to one of the greatest to
Yeah.
ever
I think
touch
Prince-
anything. Prince is
Yes.
Michael up there.
godlike.
Mike's up.
Mike is definitely up there.
He just
like,
didn't
but
play
he's
no
a
instruments.
performer.
That was
the
his problem.
weekend.
He's
Y'all
a
some haters.
performer. He's a performer.
call him
He
a
did it.
shine.
He
Where
did a
you
lot
come
of
from?
arranging though. He did a lot of arranging.
And you got to have an ear for it
Are you
still.
there?
Mike is bananas.
Caller.
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you
Well,
calling from?
what up, y'all? It's Jay again. Hey, a lot of people misquote this. Michael Jackson did not start his career with Thriller. He had like 6 albums
Oh, yeah,
before
we know.
that.
Yeah.
People just don't remember. Ben was its own album. Gotta Be There was its own album.
Yeah.
Forever Michael was its own album. Music and Me was an album. He had a bunch of albums that were just mediocre.
That's just when he got with
To
Barry
when
Gordy.
he separated from the whole Jackson scene and did his own thing was when he really, the Off the Wall, the Thriller era, that was really when he separated himself. But before then, he was basically doing Motown covers and Christmas.
And who wrote most of the songs on those songs? On that
Am I a
album?
music historian? Google the shit. I don't know.
No, I'm saying it's
Gambling-
Rod Templeton.
Rod Templeton, Gamble and Huff,
That
Smokey
was my only
Robinson.
point. He did a lot more
He said
albums
Google
than
it.
just those 4 or 5 albums.
You
that
don't
we all
ever
speak
tell
of
me
as
to
being
Google
classic.
nothing.
You trying to say he has a lot more whack albums than good albums?
Yeah, there's more content than people really remember because they basically disassociate those. They forget about the stuff that was weak. Like Ben had its own soundtrack. That was all Michael Jackson. It was terrible. Gotta Be There was classic, but it wasn't.
You said
like,
Ben,
his
the song
album
was
just had a
terrible?
couple cool
Album.
songs
You
on
said
it.
the album
They
was
said the
terrible.
soundtrack.
The
was
song was
movie.
good. All right, so what do you think when he goes back to the Jacksons and he does those songs with the Jacksons?
Terrible.
I don't think it makes a difference, man. I think we're underestimating the fact that he has 3, arguably 4 classic albums is still relatively unprecedented.
Yeah, got with that. I'm
So,
not
so
mad at that.
I don't think we should ever minimize his accomplishments as an artist, man. He's a remarkable artist who had an amazing career. He's also fucking weirdo, but that just is what it is. I'm just saying, as far as the facts, he had a lot more albums that were not thrown in there. So on balance, I think Nick's point is valid.
So who's the
Again,
better
4
singer?
albums is amazing, but
Who's a better
there's more to
singer?
the story.
Who's a better singer, White Mike or Black Mike? Who got the better album?
Hey, man, that's like asking me about Skinny Luther and Fat Luther. I don't really have a strong
Yeah,
opinion on it.
and it was a Skinny Luther and the Fat Luther.
Good point.
People did not
And-
like
and-
the skinny.
Okay.
Because the Skin, you know why? Skinny Luther did more pop.
Yeah.
His first pop song was the one when he was on that float, and they were.
You don't want to be on the float.
It was a more up tempo song, and they said this is their first pop song, and it went number 1 because they said Luther couldn't do pop, and he did it, and it went number 1. But I saw Fat Luther in concert, so y'all probably too young. Y'all never saw him, but that motherfucker was incredible, and it was just Luther.
Just Luther.
It wasn't like
One mic.
When he first went out, he would go with other artists, but then they would get in arguments.
That would work.
It would work.
Who used my glitter?
Yeah.
Sorry about
Fuck
that.
it off the
I don't
chair.
know.
All right, so I don't want to hear the weekend song, but I
So
will
look, so
listen
look,
to the
do me
bullshit.
Anybody in here over 30, do me a solid. Do yourself a favor. Put on the weekend's album. Just press play. You don't have to skip nothing. Just press
I
play.
know I ain't
Were you a
And
fan prior to?
This is crazy. So I have a homeboy from Toronto, and he actually brought me. I don't know if it was his demo or whatever they were passing around Toronto. This is probably a year before he actually blew up. I thought it was a group. I thought it was a band because his first project sounded like it sounds like Prince and Michael Jackson did an album together.
Okay.
His first 2 projects sound like he listened to Dirty Diana and Mike's project, and then
Right.
went in the studio and made an album.
Right.
That's what it sounds like. So I thought it was a group called The Weeknd. And
Right.
then I seen him perform, and it was just one weird dude standing on stage. So I've been following this dude for a long time.
Did you like him at the Super Bowl? Because that
I didn't.
sucks.
I don't really watch
was
dudes
weird.
perform.
My bad, I watched
Men.
Luther.
I don't watch dudes perform. I just like their music.
I watched dudes
I ain't finna
perform.
look at his eyes while he's singing.
I mean, it's the Super Bowl. It's halftime.
That was halftime.
Falling in
Caller, what's your
love.
name? Where you calling from?
The
Do you
entire
watch
Dr.
Dude?
Dre, Eminem, Kendrick.
Here for Speedy especially. Now, well, for everybody in the room. Now,
Here we go with
if
this
you can
again.
pick somebody, pick 3 people you feel that can do an entire concert with nobody, just them.
Okay. That's
See,
easy.
now you
Janet.
have to dig. Now you have to dig into the in-laws,
True.
and now you have to say, well, who got hits like that? Because there's a lot of people got music out, but are they hits?
Are we doing an intermission?
Beyonce.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
They gotta go
I like
straight
Mariah
through.
Carey.
They gotta go straight through.
All right, Brian. Thanks for the
I'll
shout
let
out.
you
Appreciate
All
it.
right, so
yeah,
who?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we go
Three
with
artists.
A Dot. who would you want to see by themselves?
Let's go one artist.
Oh, yeah, just one
One.
artist.
One
Yeah,
artist.
one artist.
Three.
Alive or
No,
dead?
it don't matter.
Don't matter.
Well, if
I
they
would
did,
go-
obviously you can't. But
I
go
would
ahead.
go
Keep it.
with Prince. For sure.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I've been to
Oh,
that
that's
concert.
easy.
That shit was fire.
That's a walk in the park.
Gonna be there all day.
Ah,
Feet hurting.
I might have to go
Long line
Mike.
to the
I
bathroom.
might have to go Mike.
Mike, okay, man.
Now, is this
Man.
between Prince or Michael or just
No,
Whoever,
I think he
whoever.
said living or dead. Look,
got
it's
one.
cats who could do it. Like Adele could do it with just a mic. Okay, Adele could
Yeah,
definitely
but you only
do it.
know one Adele song.
That's what I'm saying.
So
It's
you
all
can't sing
good.
a whole
Adele
bunch
could do it with just a mic. But I think who I would want to see, I would want to see just a mic. I could listen to Black Thought read the phone book, and I'll be like, yep, I'm in.
Okay.
Hove, Kanye could definitely do it just a mic, just him on the stage. It could definitely do that. You know what I'm saying?
2 hours of him.
I'm gonna go with Janet.
Oh, that's,
Not mad at
That'd
that.
be fun.
yeah.
Mary
She got
J.
hits.
I love Mary J.
That'd be a fun concert.
Oh, you're going to have a great Super Bowl halftime.
I could literally listen
Yeah.
to. I mean, Biggie. I
Big.
wish. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like so
Well,
many.
that's that New York in you.
Busta Rhymes, dude. I went to a concert. That shit was pop. I mean, this is like back
Crazy.
in the
I
90s.
feel, I feel you on Biggie Smalls. I seen an interview with Biggie Smalls.
Oh, yeah, I
And
saw that.
even his interviews was cool. He was telling that he's like, was it hard? He's like, man, it was hard in Brooklyn, son. Hey, sardines. Sardines, hard. I was
Lil'
like,
Kim,
I'm watching
I
the
could-
video like,
I
oh, this
could
nigga's
all the
incredible.
Simone?
Oh, Foxy Brown. Sorry, see, I got so
Oh,
many.
I
I'm like, I have so
Foxy
many.
Brown got
I'm like,
our
I
verse.
listen to
What
her
you
every
mean?
day.
Really?
Yes.
How is that even possible? That's like 4
Pandora.
songs. She
Yeah,
got,
the
she
what?
got a
I gotta
demo tape
preface
out.
my
It's been
answer.
22
Preference.
years.
What does that mean?
I have to preface my
You want me to go first?
No.
Okay.
No. So I just want to remind everyone that I listen to my parents' music, okay?
Oh, so okay. That's it.
So, okay.
I like Bobby Womack.
So I want Lil Al Green.
Lil Al Green.
Yeah,
Clark
so,
sisters.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know who Paul Simon is.
Yes.
Paul Simon. His entire Graceland record.
Nope.
So
That's why we invite you, because we
yes,
know you
no,
come.
I'm weird.
You always come from the left.
I'm weird. I'm weird.
You know, it's another guy that was with him. It was a Garfunkel guy that was with him, but you know,
Whatever, dude.
yeah, Simon and
And he
Garfunkel.
had the Raisinets as well.
He made a lot of money off of that.
So made a gang of money off
That's
the
how they
record.
signed NWA.
So I have seen
Hold on,
everybody.
hold on. Wait. Let me go first because
Nigga,
I know you got a
here.
story. No, you got a hold on.
Order, you
It's
I'm gonna make
here.
my story. You got a story. You started from the beginning.
Yeah,
You said, "Well, when I was young, I used to." Hold on, real quick. If I can go to a dream concert, I would love to see Sade and Lauryn Hill.
Oh,
But if I can honestly see anybody perform, dead or alive, I would love to see James Brown.
JB.
Oh, that's a good
I would love to see James Brown.
That's on the
stage.
cocaine or off the cocaine?
I would-
on the powder. He's
We'll
on
take it
the
off. We're gonna take it
He
off.
gonna take you on a journey,
As long as
boy.
he got his cape and his hair bouncing, I'm all in, bro. I'm all in.
Man.
I like James. I like
Hey.
James.
Yeah, James
Love
would have been a
James.
great. My dad looked like James Brown. He was same height.
Wow.
They both. He was reminding me of James. I've seen them all. I've seen Luther, one of the greatest concerts that you niggas will have never ever seen. I saw Prince. I saw Prince he's doing the Pantages, and he's never late. Just so people know, and I've said this before. He's never late to a concert. Concerts start on time. He don't give people tickets. He never gave people tickets. Celebs would always ask. They got to pay. That's how he was. So Fox goes. We're in the front, and we are pretty much the second row. And the show starts at 8, 8:15, 8:30, and we all know Prince. He never late. 8:45, guy walks out. He goes, "Hey man, Prince is not feeling good. He's hoping maybe you guys could come back. And this is Friday. So maybe you guys come back Sunday, and you'll get in free. Is that cool?" The whole audience went, "Hell no! Bring the motherfucker out here." So nobody left. So he goes back. About 10 minutes later, Prince walks out and goes, "Y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna let me get no rest. All right, let's do it." And he ripped the motherfucking paint off the wall. Damn. I would definitely say Prince because again, I think because he could play. Voodoo's don't know he could play every instrument.
22 instruments.
So even on those albums that you heard, he played all the instruments. He got paid for playing the instruments on the songs he wrote.
Yeah.
So he was getting checks on checks on checks on checks.
He was one of the first artists to build the in-home studio and record at his home
And
and cut the label out.
And the way you do it, and then you charge the label for the studio time. And
Yup.
they can't tell you what you're gonna charge them. We charge them whatever you want to charge them for studio.
I watched. I don't know what this is called, but I seen Prince perform with James Brown and Michael Jackson. You guys ever seen that?
Well,
Oh,
it was James Brown's concert.
Yeah. And he brought Mike on stage.
And
I thought
Prince
Mike was kind of bougie. You know what I mean?
Mike actually is the one that told him you got to bring Prince up.
Yeah, Mike called him up.
Prince grabbed that pole
Yeah.
that wasn't really a pole.
Yeah, it's actually part of how we lost Prince was because he used to do some incredible stunts
In them
and
hills.
break his toes and break his
I seen
feet,
Prince
right?
float
And so
before,
he
nigga.
been on. They had him prescribed on pain pills like crazy, and so I mean So I'm a nurse on the slide, and his
Nigga,
reaction.
don't you ever tell nobody this.
Bruh, I gotta save lives, okay, and actually pays bills, okay.
I save lives.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta say it that way. I save lives.
Hey, I save a hell of a lot
I'm
of
almost
lives,
a doctor.
Okay. I blame a doctor on TV.
Or you can say you a doc.
Okay.
You a
You
doc.
just ain't got your doctor.
No, but look, and then so his symptoms was, his diminished of respiratory capacity, and he couldn't even make it to the point. That's a classic symptom of opioid overdose. You know what I'm saying? And I feel.
Well, no,
and
remember they
unfortunately,
got him on camera at the CVS the night before.
Man,
Buying pain pills.
it
On the
hurts,
10
man.
speed.
It hurts,
Nigga, they bitch said, "You Prince, bitch, what did you do?"
right? You don't got no.
He was on a 10
handler
speed?
for this.
He rode his bike because they were told not to sell him any pain pills. He was told like wherever the perimeter around his house was,
Right.
they were told not to sell him.
Oh,
So he put a disguise on, rode a bike, tried to get some. I don't know if he got it. And then I guess one of his bodyguards must have got him. Have you guys ever been to the house?
I know.
Paisley Park?
I've been by. I've never been inside.
Yeah, I went there. It was an experience.
Yeah.
Definitely experience. I stole some shit, but hey,
I hope so.
who's gonna believe I was there?
You all
I
be
could tell the
ashamed
story.
of
I'd be like,
yourself.
"Yo, look, motherfucker."
Right.
This was Princess.
So there was a little clay. He had these little clay things that had the symbol on them, and they were everywhere. I was like, shit. And Fox was waiting because we had just did a stand-up show, and the bodyguard shows up and says, "The kid wants you to come up." Fox was like, "Who the fuck is the kid?" I said, "That's Prince, Fox." And it's 3 a.m. So okay, we go to his house. They partying like a rock star, but there's no liquor because he didn't believe in liquor. And so, and the guy said, "Well, Prince will be down in a second." So I'm walking around.
What's wrong
Put
with
in my
you?
pocket. Hey, I'm in prank. Fuck it.
You act like you're.
That's not the story. That's not the story. Listen to. That's not the part of the story. So, so Prince comes down, and the whole thing with Pop Fox, and this guy had a little skating outfit on. It was 4 a.m. This motherfucker was whipped, and so he gets done talking to Fox, and he tells his bodyguards, "Go get these guys whatever they want." So they come back with T-shirts and hats and shit. I'm like, "Fuck." Put all that shit back. Put it all back.
Good. We've been arrested.
Would have been
I'm
a
sure you
$8
had
weapon.
some shit in there. Like,
Okay,
hey,
you
wait,
could have
how-
got arrested.
been to jail
You could
before.
still be in jail.
Turn it again.
I'll be in Prince jail. Be all pink.
Bernie, you ever met any famous people in Chicago?
Impossible.
Speedy.
No, I haven't met anybody because I really don't. Because I feel like
You don't like
this.
people?
If I meet you, I may, you know how you starstruck. I'll be starstruck for about 5 minutes, and then you say something I don't like. I'm gonna tell you about yourself.
Oh,
Okay.
then you're not starstruck.
Because I don't believe. Because a lot of times, even though Speedy, you may have told to this, you may not. A lot of times they have a lot of yes men around them, and they just say some reckless shit, and people be like, yeah, no, fuck that.
Or they
Let's
just
find
no.
out.
Let-
You got yes men around you?
I do not.
I'm not a yes.
Say,
man.
you got yes guys already? No.
I just said most.
Negative.
A lot of celebrities. I didn't say
All right.
him. I said
Wait a minute, Shelly Rio.
Here's another one.
Shelly Rio.
You have yes men around you?
No.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, you're wrong.
I mean Tony. I mean, yes.
people just go, okay.
All right.
You around your kids, you around your kids and husband more than anybody else, right?
Nick, you run your husband?
I didn't hear what he said.
Right? No, actually, and this is the same thing I think is prevalent in the Will Smith book. I think it's prevalent
he got a
in
book?
Kevin Hart's camp. Is that you got to keep your homeboys around you
Thanks,
to
man.
keep you on that level, right?
Keep you grounded.
To keep you
Keep you
grounded
grounded.
and to balance you out because that fame is a hell of a drug.
But what it is the dudes who like laugh. Like, did you guys ever watch Madonna when she did that black and white, like a documentary, but it was a movie, and it was about Madonna, and everybody in the camp
Was Rodman in it?
Huh?
Rodman was in it?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
So no matter what she said, they would just laugh. And I'm sitting watching the shit going, that shit wasn't funny, but it's Madonna, and they better laugh. You on
That's
that?
how LL Cool
But
J's
I
proof
can't,
is.
I can't
Yeah,
take
Ella-
it.
who-
I can't
That
take
nigga
it.
I worked on
sauce.
L. So I worked on in the house. I did the warm up in the house. He was an asshole. He was an asshole to everybody.
Who was?
L. And L would fire his bodyguards and then hire him back. He would tell them.
Yeah.
Fire him that
They
day
was like his
and
homies.
hire him back.
Yeah.
He would do it all the time. Now I'm gonna tell you who's look.
Because it was guys or girls.
Got-
That Al, he was so nice to me.
He's supposed to be.
Oh, maybe he was.
You're a girl.
Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't be nice to dudes either.
Yeah. You know who you got to see though? Got to see Jay-Z live.
I seen him.
I seen Hov.
Shit is-
I seen Hov.
seen
a
Jay
number
He
of
just threw the
times.
mic out and motherfuckers.
Man.
I saw when him and Kanye did that show at
No, I wanted to go.
that was
I didn't
dope,
go.
man.
That's crazy.
Oh, the
It was
Walk
dope
Home?
because they set up where at one end of the arena was Jay. So he would come up and he would do all his records. And then Kanye would come up on the other side and the whole crowd would turn like this.
Stop
The
it.
whole crowd would turn and look at Kanye and they would go back and forth to where it was like it was
Yeah, I
it was
saw-
equal.
I saw him
energy
in
on
New
both
York
sides.
at some club, and he all he did was start the song. As soon as he started, the whole crowd he was like, I ain't even got to sing this shit. And
Right.
It just took off, man.
Right.
Jay-Z was
We live.
as far as rappers, bro. Jay-Z's was but so we got to see y'all. You got a concert coming up? You do concerts or?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I
like-
I just finished this new album, so I got the single Black Boy Joy out. So we're about to go out this spring.
Okay.
I'm actually doing a little set tomorrow night though,
Where?
with Tommy Davidson.
Where?
Oh, yoink.
Um,
Oh, my
in
son
Santa
got-
Monica.
It's like you got to do it. Oh, my son got game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Santa Monica?
Yeah.
Santa Monica.
Traffic.
I think about 8 or 9 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Yeah. Not 9:30. 10:15. 10:15.
Where's that?
I can push it. I can push it.
10 o'clock. Can you do 10?
I can do 10.
Can you move your show back to 10?
I said, you know, the motherfucker never was gonna come.
Right.
On Sunday, huh? Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
On live and direct.
Live band?
Yeah.
Gotta do that.
And what's the name of the place?
Yeah, what's up?
Let me. I knew you was gonna ask me that.
Right, you gotta get your. Come on, man. You gotta get. You
Find
gotta
out where
be
this
ready
thing
for
at.
that.
Come on, hold on. Let me see what that. It is at oh, here you go. It's at 1212 Santa Monica.
1212 Santa Monica.
1212
man.
Santa
Tomorrow,
Monica,
Tommy
3rd
Davidson.
Street. Yep.
Tommy's funny. You've never seen
7
Tommy.
p.m. to 11
Funny.
p.m. It's comedy and music and
That's gonna be nice.
Tom
Yeah.
Davidson.
yeah, y'all come.
Keep like you
1212
need some
1212
glasses,
is
bro.
dope.
Keep like you need them glasses, man. Quit. Don't
It's
fight
dark
it.
in
Don't
here.
fight it.
Did I do that?
No,
You see me
no.
squinting?
It's a certain squint you do. You was right here.
12.
Well, I didn't want to say, but your lighting over here is a little bit suspect. 1212 Santa Monica tomorrow night, 7
George
p.m. to 11
Squinting
p.m.
and
Yeah,
the
it's a
C-Funk
squint.
era. Come on now, come
I
on.
remember the first day my shit started going. I said, "Now, why would they make small print? This don't make no sense."
You know you can make it bigger.
That's what she said.
Oh,
Appreciate it, C.
hey.
Love.
Shelly, you're the best setup person. You know you can make it bigger. She said.
Who y'all got in the Super Bowl?
I love to see
Any
you
Super
play.
Bowl picks
I
here?
want the Rams to win. Mainly for Odell, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
that brother been through a lot.
I think it's their game to lose.
Yes.
I'm going Bengals.
You know, because sometimes when you have a home game in sunny LA,
Man.
it can be some distraction.
Man.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
LA ain't Vegas. Vegas.
It ain't Vegas, but it's opportunity though, especially when when you sought after. So as long
I
as
wonder
they
how
can,
the halftime show.
Halftime
I think
show's gonna be sick.
if I'm Dre, if you
I'm
do
trying to
it,
go.
The way I would do it is that I would start off the song for "If the Homies Can't Have None" and go into something else, but
I like
never
that.
say the words.
come out with Cube. He might, I don't know what I mean. He's got
I wonder if
unlimited.
Cube's gonna come out with him.
You don't think so?
That'll be interesting.
I think
He's not
I
on the
think he
list.
might.
You know how they do.
But he
Ain't
might.
letting
I don't
everybody on
mean that.
stage.
He might. I don't know. It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
crazy
great.
though.
It's gonna be a
It's
great-
gonna be
it's gonna
crazy.
be a
Super Bowl
great
halftime
show.
show is gonna
Come
be
on, man.
sick.
Can't
So
Prince and
here's the
Ken
thing.
Newman.
What songs you think they're going to do?
They're gonna do G thing. They're gonna do.
Okay, you do.
I think they
G-Thing.
might do California or Still
They
Dre.
got it. They got it.
Well, it's hard to do California because you don't have pot.
Well, still, they got
right,
holograms.
they
He
got-
got an unlimited budget. Got an open checkbook.
Right.
They might make
Can't
pop
they
come
zap
out
them
come
like,
out the sky.
that thing where it looks like you're
Hologram.
there?
Yeah.
Do it again. Do it again.
Hologram, right?
Say, fuck what you
You
said.
know, they make magic lights come out the floor.
The
Right.
hologram, right?
Can you make the magic lights come out the floor
Can you do
again?
this
I
here?
love that.
Right.
Engineer's like, it's something she wants to.
They definitely gonna do
She want glitter.
Mary
fingers.
J record and Dre record.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it.
Oh
crunk.
yeah, because she is on the show. Yeah.
They're
And
gonna
then
do
you
that.
got Eminem.
Eminem gonna do.
And gonna do. First of all, you better lose yourself in the moment. You know that's happening.
Yeah,
8
you're gonna
Mile's
do
gonna
that,
happen.
and you're gonna do
I think
My Name Is.
I think I would have forgot about Dre.
forget about it.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go.
but you cussing all the way through that.
Right.
Fuck the police.
No,
Let's
that's-
definitely do
But
that
did you
one.
hear the stuff?
I would at
did you
least
hear
start the
story,
beat,
though,
nigga.
about how they even got on there. Apparently that's Hove's work.
Yeah.
Moving from behind the curtain and got them plugged in because I guess it was a they wanted to do Taylor Swift. He's like, you're not gonna put Taylor
New
Swift in
music.
the middle of Englewood.
Black
You're not
Boy
gonna
Joy
do
Who
out
that.
said?
right now.
Hov?
New music on the way.
Hove spoke with the league, with the NFL.
Oh, they was gonna do Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
terrible ideas.
Yeah, they was Jay orchestrated that from what I heard.
That's a bad angle.
Is it?
Hilarious.
Son, yeah.
Most of the time, people go, "Don't put me on there." She goes, "It's a bad angle." There ain't lighting.
Everyone's a critic in here, my
All
God.
angles.
Look, always shoot from down, never
You know
shoot
what
from
I'm
here.
saying?
Never.
Get some of that. Look it. We just know you all about the tops.
Dude, my son
and we
does
all
that
about
on
the bottoms.
purpose.
What, shoot down?
And then he tags me in the shit. I'm like, don't fucking tag me.
Yeah.
Yeah, women have to proofread any pictures you do. That's not-
Well, God forbid I put it
And I don't
in
care.
your
I've never seen anybody take the first picture and they go, okay. They go,
Do that back. Do it again.
Right.
Oh, I wasn't smiling.
It should-
I hate you.
It should be a do again button on the motherfucker. Do again.
Do-overs.
But Shelly, you're funny.
Thank you.
Shout out to Tony. Anyway,
Shout out to Tony.
we always give shout out to Tony
Shout out to Tony.
because without you, there's no Tony.
How about without me? There's
Tony's
There's
been
no.
here.
Without Tony, there's no Shelly.
Tone's been here.
Yeah.
Tony's
You're
been
right.
here.
You're right.
Without Tony, there's no Shelly. Why'd I laugh when I said it? I didn't believe it. It's funny. Anyway. Man, Keith, man, you know I've been trying to get you over here for the longest.
I know, man. I showed up.
Keith, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Now, you one of the actors who's been in damn near everything, especially a lot of the classics.
Mhm.
I want to know: is there any film that you missed out on that you like, damn, either you didn't go to the audition or you didn't get the part? Any classic film that
There's a bunch of them. Shit.
give us one that you kind of look back and go, damn, I wish I would have got that one.
Batman.
What was that?
Batman.
Batman.
I was going
Yes,
to
Batman. Superman. I was on my voice was.
I like. I think The Great Debaters. I wish I was in.
Oh,
Antoine Fisher.
What's great
You
debate?
gonna play Antoine Fisher?
Huh?
You gonna play Antoine Fisher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was.
Oh,
I
you
did.
ready for it?
Yeah, for sure. I read with Denzel. I mean, every young black actor read with me. He saw everybody.
I met him and nigga.
Yeah, D's
Most incredible shit in the world. If you never met Denzel,
Yeah.
he the coolest motherfucker.
Yeah.
He don't know he Denzel.
Yeah.
And so Maya and Brooklyn was with me.
Yeah.
And they had nowhere to sit. She says, no, they sit by me.
Mm-hmm.
Come over here. And they like, I was like, I want to sit over there. But the coolest dude in the world,
Yeah,
man.
cool cat.
God, this
Intense.
fucking-
Got real energy to him.
Yeah,
Unlike
yeah.
a lot. Yeah,
How was it reading with him?
You know what? The first time I was like overly confident. Because it was a bunch of cats in the waiting room waiting to go in and read. There's a short scene, and I just knew that I was gonna like move on to the second round, and he wanted to get through.
Like, it's just a preliminary.
Yeah, it's preliminary. He wanted to just make sure. I was like, I'll see you when we really talk about it.
Yeah.
That was my attitude, and I went in there, and he said, "All right, come back tomorrow." And then I started to get up and leave, and I realized that it was part of the script. He did it. He did it so smooth and threw the line away so cold. That I like, okay, I knew you. And then he was looking at me like, "Nigga, you gonna say something, nigga?" And I was like,
Wow.
That's cold.
So that was, and then I read with him again for Great Debaters, which was cool.
I told a story on here. My first audition ever, nigga. I read everything.
Right.
I didn't know, nigga. I went in. I said,
Oh, you read the same directions?
Everybody's part.
Everything.
Oh wow. What was that for?
It was my first audition ever
Right.
as an actor, trying to be an actor and
Yeah.
comedian. And
Yeah.
I had a little agency, and they'd sit me on this thing. So I get there, and I'm like, cool. He cried as tears fell from my eyes.
He read the notes. He
And
read
my
the
man said, all right, you're Speedy, right? Yeah, I'm Speedy.
Yes, Speedy, right?
Great job.
Great
man.
job,
Cool,
Speedy.
cool.
Cool.
And then I'm in the car, and I'm going, oh, shit.
Oh,
Nigga, I read the direction line. I read everything.
Yeah.
Well, I said they probably still got. Hey, let me show you this audition. This guy read everything.
Right.
Speed, quickie guy, real quickie guy.
Did Denzel laugh? Did he know you?
Nah,
like
he did. He did. He knew he had snapped me out of the scene, and he was like, "You just gonna stare at me?" And I was like, we finished? I tried to play it off, and he was like, hey, get your ass. He didn't say that, but he was like,
Damn.
yeah. But I read with him again for Great Debaters, which was cool. And then I read for him for Fences on Broadway. And I actually thought that that was going to go down because we had a real good me and Kenny Leon. It didn't happen. But it was
I'm writing them down. They got 6 so
it was
far.
real close. That was- yeah, right. But those are 3 times I ran into him.
Have you done Broadway?
I haven't done Broadway,
No?
man. I've had a couple of opportunities, and I opted to take another project. I was going to do The Sting with Harry Connick Jr. And when I first started my career, Lion King, but they whooped my ass so much in that preliminary rehearsal, I was like, shit. Y'all want me to wear this damn lion suit twice a day for
And do these lines?
8 shows a week?
Wow.
And
And find my mic.
I'm gonna find my. You know, y'all said it. I'm like, man, I'm finna go back to LA and try to get one of these pilots or something.
It's a lot easier now.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day because someone was asking, they called in about stand up and comedy, and I was saying that I think it's harder. Like Jamie can never get an EGOT because he has to win a Tony.
Right.
Yeah.
And doing
He said.
well, you got to go do a play and you got to sit there. You got to sit there for that year, and he ain't no sit there kind of dude.
Yeah.
So I can't
ones are
see him
shorter
ever
now, but
doing
yeah.
that.
It's a commitment for the Broadway.
Yeah.
Broadway's a different muscle, man.
Yeah.
Like Broadway.
Yeah,
will whip your
and
ass.
it's still acting.
Yeah.
But it's a different.
Oh, it's crazy.
a
You can't
different
take
monster.
nothing. You can't take no takes off. You can't take
No.
nothing off. You got to be there. It's 8 shows a week,
Yeah.
and you got a live audience. That the
I
audience-
did. I did a couple plays. What I loved about it was that you had the live audience, and I never there was a scene, and the prop people are so important in doing plays. 'Cause
Right.
If the props ain't there and you go forward, then
Right.
you look stupid as fuck. So the guy forgot to put the spray. I had a spray I had in my pocket, and this actor would say something that made me nervous. I would spray,
Yeah.
and I reached in my pocket, and the motherfucker wasn't there. And I was just like, ouch. I was like, man. And I had to play it off. Now the director was like, what the fuck happened? And I didn't want to put my man, because they'd have fired him. I know they'd have fired him. I just
Right.
I left it in the row. He's like, okay, Speed, you did a great job.
Right.
Because the actor doesn't know you don't have your spray.
Right.
And there ain't no such thing as, I'll be right back. You just gotta.
That's
You
where
gotta-
I started.
you gotta go
I
with it.
started in theater as well.
Yeah, theater's
Doing
a great
Neil
place to
Simon,
start.
Odd Couple was my first lead.
Great show.
Man, great, dude. And,
Yeah, Odd Couple.
for me, that's how I knew I wanted
Nick,
to
you
be
ever
on
seen it?
stage.
What?
I don't
It's
watch
great.
plays.
No.
Walter Matthau,
The
Jack
movie. Odd Couple.
Why is
The
that
greatest
gay?
combination ever.
And then I would follow it up with Out of Towners.
Hey,
Out of
or
Towners.
Grumpy Old
Out
Men.
of town
I
is
saw
dope.
that one. I didn't see
Oh my God. It's so funny because this guy flies in from some small city to New York, and everything that could go wrong, he was supposed to have a meeting the next day, Nick. Everything went wrong. He lost his bag, he broke his tooth, he got robbed.
Man.
Everything happened to him. And I don't know if I couldn't remember if he still got the job. He still went to the interview.
I think he still went to the interview for sure. But the thing
Great
about
movie.
the energy on that theater stage is that you can roll it and you can play it, and when things go wrong, that's when you know you're really in your bag, right? So, because you can work it and you can, but that crowd energy, you can play with them a little
Energy,
bit,
yeah,
and it's just something different that you can't get in a film.
Did you do a gospel play?
I mean, you can play with
Never.
them in the gospel play, but Broadway's a very specific. Like you gotta clip out because that Broadway community, they don't.
Yeah.
Ain't no
You
deviation.
can't fake it.
Right,
No,
Can't
ain't
fake
no,
right.
ain't no deviation now.
All right, well, give me your information there. Dot,
What
you
up?
busy?
Check me
Miss
out.
Kim.
Oh, because he was in there. You doing something? What are you doing on the phone?
I was doing a live for you guys.
Oh, my bad.
8 Out Laughs. Check me out here every Thursday. 4
Funny show.
p.m.
Funny show, y'all.
p.m., the No Name Show.
Boom.
You know, off cam Ed is blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Off-cam
keeps
Ed,
everybody keeps
everybody loves off-cam
yeah.
Oh, the dude that sits on that side? He's hilarious.
He sits all yeah.
Yeah, he sits
Everybody-
hilarious.
Off cam Ed, I like that. I like
Go
that.
ahead, give your information, bro.
My name is Keith Robinson. You can catch me at Keith Sings. That's my Twitter, my IG, my
You thought
Facebook.
outside the box on that.
Saints and Sinners season 6 is coming in April.
That sounds familiar.
It's a TV show. It's on Hulu.
Saints and Sinners,
6th
yeah.
season.
Oh,
Show,
man.
show I'm
I
on.
can't watch-
You don't really. You need to
He's
read.
still on Dream Girl.
You need to read my resume when I.
They ain't give it to me, Keith. I winged it.
I got it pulled up right here, Keith. I don't know what-
I just winged it, nigga. I pick one and I stick with that one.
Gotcha. New, Dreamgirls, if you've seen it, it came out 16 years ago. That's right, 16 years ago.
He was 3 at the time.
Some people don't like to move on, but it's all right. I got a new single. New single, Black Boy Joy, is out right now.
We're going to play it at the end.
Yes.
We're going to play it at the end. And I got a new movie with Tony Braxton coming out called
I Date on the Curve. Go ahead.
I like Tony. Shout out to Tony Braxton. Oh, and Bust Down is March the 10th.
Why that sound familiar?
Peacock, right?
That's what we talked about 30 minutes ago.
You don't remember?
That's the one on Peacock, right?
Peacock.
But I'm like, I heard of that.
Are you on something?
Yeah.
Take my ginkgo.
Oh, new album, Love Episodic 2, coming out this summer. Boom.
See?
Love episode.
And I'm on this other show, but I can't really mention it right now because
That's VIP access.
people listening.
Nobody's listening to the show.
Go ahead, say it.
Oh, there maybe.
Good timing, Chevy.
Go ahead, say it.
Okay, well, it's my turn. It's me. It's your boy St. James, SNT, JMS. It's Jimmy. I just dropped the single Gross, and we're going to drop a single or EP every month for the rest of the year. I'm making sure y'all got stank face on the rest of the year. No trouble, no issues. It's your boy out here representing for Nobodyville. That's my village. I'm blessed and highly favored to be in a room full of such amazing people and all this great talent. But damn, I'm just trying to be a part of the show. That's all
Nick,
it is.
we gotta have Say and Maestro go out on the same things. They both had that same.
I tried to get him to come today, but he had an interview.
Oh yeah,
We gonna play the single today. I want to make sure y'all get. Cause look, it's good eating.
We got
We
2
done
singles,
been
so
good
don't go
eating
no. We got 2
all
singles.
day.
Shelly Rio.
Yes, you can
Vernon, you
find
ain't
me
taking no
on
calls.
Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. Shelly Rio.
The Shelly Rio.
Check out my OnlyFans, Shelly Rio.
You want fans only?
Yes.
Get it
Oh,
from
yeah. Oh, and if you need some workout
Oh, you
gear
gonna
and
see
you're
in
a
there, Dream
girl,
Girl.
shop Shelly Rio on
Shelly
Instagram.
Rio. She got her own
Shelly
shop.
Rio.
She got her own shop. That's
Got it all.
She got it on.
do
If
it
you
all.
need something made, she can make you something. If you
need
want
a
her to put it
tutu,
on, I guess
you
she'll
still
put it
No,
on.
forget the tutus.
now
Workout
She can
line.
make it and
Shop
put it
Shelly
on.
Rio.
That's incredible.
You need a
Shelly
fitness
Rio.
bra.
Yes.
Shelly Rio. The Shelly Rio. Go ahead. Dropkick.
Hello, everyone. This is
Talk slow.
Simone.
Talk slow.
Simone Fairchild. Yeah, I talk really fast. Simone Fairchild. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. My personal Instagram and Facebook is at Simone Fairchild with a Y.
Won't he do it?
And my professional social media is IONDV. That's EYEONDV.
And if you were wondering, they're twins. Anyway.
We're not.
They're a World Wrestling
Imagine we're
Federation
related. Have you
package.
done the
Okay?
ancestry test?
WWE.
You should do it. I mean, I'm adopted, so you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Imagine.
Oh, now she's. You can't be cousins.
Yeah, you know, last time you found the cousin.
Yeah, finding
Yes,
cousins
if
on
we are
your.
related, do not subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Please
don't.
Serious.
Even if you 5
Been there,
down,
done that.
don't subscribe.
I don't
If
need
you're a
to-
cousin at the home, if you're the home cousin, they don't count. They count. Speedy is funny on everything. And Speedy IZ funny on everything.
That's it.
This Saturday, I will be in Houston, Texas, filming a stand-up TV show.
Oh, good.
Hey,
Little
congrats.
money, little money,
What
make a
channel?
little money.
HBO?
You wish. She says.
I heard that, Shelly Rio. Your mic's on. No, it's this independent channel, and they're putting comedians, their content on there and paying us. You get like 4% of the advertising.
Major.
Are you going to
pops
say the
up.
name of the channel?
Nick, you have it, right?
Nope.
Dirty.
Well, yeah.
Keith's
Did you
trying to
dirty?
help you.
I got you.
This guy.
I'll post it at the end right now.
Tubi?
No, I wish. I heard Tubi buying shit though. Shout out to Tubi. No, it is on. Nick, I sent it to you.
I know. I have to.
DeSoto Corner Theater.
Thank
Need
you.
new management.
Yes, it's Nick right now.
Not the
It's
man.
not sexy.
He's on.
So I'll be-
live,
Comedy
really
channel.
live.
To Urban Comedy Channel.
Do something.
I'll be in Houston, Texas. If you want tickets and you're a fan of the show, hit Nick up and I'll get you into the show and you can check it out. Shout out to BSB, our sponsor.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Best liquor you ever want to try. You trying to get
BSB.
me fucked up? Tell you the truth.
When are
Have
you
a drink
posting the
this.
photos?
Well, Shelly, those were my personal photos.
Yeah.
No, no.
Hey, they
Don't
asked
be
me where
telling me
you
that.
at? Where you at in Houston, Speedy?
Where was it at?
Hey, that.
Hey, Doc.
Sorry. It's at DeSoto Corner Theater.
DeSoto Corner Theater.
And if you want tickets,
If you want tickets,
just let Keith know,
just let me know,
and he'll shoot me the name.
and I'll shoot you the name.
Boom, you there?
That's it.
Down the front row. I'm gonna have a ball. I don't know what I'm wearing. I went by the Fox Hill Mall yesterday. I think I saw
Fox Hill Mall.
Fox Hill Mall got some good over there.
Westfield.
there in your
I'm sorry,
DeLorean?
the
My
Westfield Mall.
Said that you
Maybe,
go
why
in
don't
the
you wear
DeLorean.
some gear from Lauren?
I don't know how you got there.
That's funny. Oh, you saw the
What
week.
y'all doing tonight?
Jump it,
You
gigawatts.
know, Mike Epps and them at Chinese Theater tonight. 8:30. I might go through there.
Mike Epps be holding people on comedy hostage. Okay,
That's when you're working out all your material. Oh, one more thing. So I was running. You gotta do all your material.
No, I love
He
him
has
though,
one
man.
of
Mike
the
Epps was
funniest
a real one.
specials I've ever seen. Like I was crying. I don't
Oh,
know
the funniest
who it
special
was.
ever done
Peace.
is Tommy Davidson. Chilling,
I
Illin and
knew
Philly.
her, you
So if
wanna
you get a
be
chance to
a
watch
Mr.
that,
Breast playing
something to watch.
Minecraft.
Illin and Philly, check
No.
that out. Also, too, check out Steve Harvey's show as the judge. Is actually really good, y'all. You're really gonna be happy that you watched it. And great show. Shout out to my partner in crime, my son Nick. Couldn't
Hey.
did the show without him. I mean, I could.
Make sure you guys check out.
Oh yeah, Fat Tuesdays. I watched it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's not what I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say.
on there.
That's all, Speedy.
Oh, so you gotta give me the footage
See?
so I can put on for the fans. I was gonna say Rico's Catering though.
Rico's
Man.
Catering, Bob
Me.
B. Wow,
If y'all get
wow.
a chance, man, please order some food from them.
Or just hit the
Pull
page
up,
up.
Go check it out.
Where's that?
It's in the front right there if you want to try some.
Oh, it's in front?
Yeah, we got some
No,
right
but
here.
he's talking about to his followers though.
It's a catering company, so I'm sure
Oh,
she
catering.
can, she can cater to you. So
Right.
Okay.
I think she's based in California. I'm assuming. I'm
Yeah.
assuming
She's in
based
LA.
out here
She's
in
out here in LA,
California.
yeah.
Food is off chain. You
but-
need somebody to cater.
The best macaroni and cheese I've had. Some of the best chicken I had. The best peach cobbler I've had in a long
I'm
time.
gonna try that.
So shout out to
Partial
her.
It was
mac and
incredible.
cheese
Bringing
over
some
here,
food.
That was incredible.
Yeah, order for me.
Again, I could do the show without Nick, so I just let him stay here because he
We're
needs
gonna
something
find
to
out.
do. Being he's my only son that wanted to work here, so hey, to narrow it down. I had other sons, but I decided to go with this one.
Yeah.
Choices.
Tomorrow, we're not here tomorrow, but tomorrow is
Peace.
Hey,
your show. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No
your
name
show.
show.
And then we got special guests on Friday. You guys gonna this porn star.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
there's
actually
other guests
have
coming.
a few guests on
There's
Friday.
a few guests coming Friday.
Yeah, Suave has some. Suave has
I
two
think
models
Kevin's
coming.
gonna come through. Kevin Tate.
Yeah,
Kevin
it's
Tate
gonna
might
be
on
hot.
Friday.
I think Rain's
Freaky
coming.
Friday.
Rain's coming.
Freaky
It's gonna be
Friday.
One of my homegirls, she's a black surfer from
Surfer?
Australia. Yeah,
Like in the ocean?
yeah, she's a writer.
No.
She's a writer.
Like the ones on the internet.
No, nigga, like Beyonce. Surfboard.
Well, I'm like, it's Freaky Friday. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe there's some freaky shit.
No. That's why I'm prefacing. This is not. She's not coming on the freaky tip, but she's actually she's a writer and a film director. And she's on the only black surfer I know. You know what I'm saying?
Like
So it should be an interesting
water.
You mean like
Internet surfer?
in the bathtub?
Freaky
All I can
Friday.
say is wear your mask, bitch.
We out
We
here.
out.
Bye. Check you later.
Shouts.
Okay.
Stupid.
Like the